And India has upped the ante in its diplomatic offensive against the United States. In the latest, New Delhi has accused the United States of immigration fraud and conspiracy against Devyani. India has said that Washington helped the family of Devyani's domestic help to migrate to the United States. The Indian government sources said that the family of Sangeeta Richard, the domestic help in question, was moved to United States on the 10th of December with valid US visas. This was just 2 days before Devyani was charged in New York. Uttam Kobragade is joining us on the phone line, the father of Devyani Kobragade. Mr. Kobragade, there seems to be very clear indications coming, as you were saying yesterday, that this seems to be a conspiracy, something that the US government perhaps might have gone on in detail in the sense of getting Sangeeta Richard to the US as well to make this case stronger against Devyani.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Kobragade, can you hear me?
Yeah, tell me.
The question now is that we have sources telling us that perhaps this has been a move, a conspiracy against Devyani, something that you have been reiterating over and over again, and how the domestic help in this case was given help by the US Immigration Services in order to go to the United States 2 days before Devyani was arrested.
Exactly that I have been telling from the day one. The visa fraud was committed by the US consulate officer in Delhi. The even issuing of the visa was a conspiracy jointly had by the Sangeeta Richard family and the US consulate officers here. They interviewed her twice. So what transfer between them, we don't know. But now in hindsight, it is clear that this right from the issuing visa, it was an entire fraud played by the US on the Indian government. They issued the visa. Now they first took away her family by sending a special visa. Then they accused us of the visa fraud, which was actually done by Sangeeta and their officer, and they arrested my daughter. Now the US should be answerable to the whole humanity now.
But Mr. Kobragade, the whole of the country is watching this at this point. What are the questions that the United States has to answer at this point, going forward? Before this entire case is resolved, before Devyani comes home, what are the questions that the US will have to answer?
Yeah, the US question, I'm sorry, as to how they granted visa to Sangeeta Richard. What did their officer when twice interviewed found out? Was he in the state of intelligence that it was a conspiracy by the US government to implicate someone by planting somebody, one of the diplomat of India, and that happened to me incidentally by my daughter. So the question is how they issued the visa to her. What happened? When their officer interviewed twice Sangeeta, why they did not that time they did not find any discrepancy. How they sent a special visa to her husband and family and airlifted them. So this all continuous. Then thereafter arresting and treating her like a criminal in violation of the human rights. This also there was a well-planned conspiracy by the US government. Their officials were involved, and Sangeeta, the entire family is a traitor. I think all relation here should be tried for the treason.
Okay, Mr. Kobragade, thank you so much for joining us at this point.